Hello, my gorgeous, sparkly, scrumptious, delicious Scorpio. Welcome to your Love Tarot reading. Today we are going to take a look at you and your person, whatever that means to you, situationship, relationship, bumble date, marriage. This is your August 2023 energy, and we are assuming some kind of a rift or separation between you and your boo. Let's take a look at Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please show me angels of love. What is going on? Scorpio, let me know in the comments below how you are doing, my boo. Mommy's had a little break from posting. I've had terrible technical issues. It's been a nightmare. I'll tell you about it later in the video. But oh my gosh, you know, the spiritual life, the magical life is scrumptious. But when you work with spirit energies, I feel like all my technology is always breaking, baby, for no reason as well. All right, so for your person, Scorpio, you're going to get your satisfaction. Let me just tell you that. You got the Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm sorry, something in my throat. Blood of the enemies. I mean, we are Scorpios here, right? You got the Ten of Wands. No, I'm just kidding. It's my ex-boyfriend. No, I'm just kidding. No, not kidding. Ten of Wands. This person, someone's really burdened with this past situation. It's in the past, even if it, like, something could have ended recently, but I don't think it's that recent. Could have been like a month has passed at least. For some of you, a year. Someone's been really burdened. It could be 10 months. Someone's really burdened here. Since things ended, since things got bad, they've been burdened by the situation. They're burdened by the thought of Scorpio. My scrumptious Scorpio, they're burdened by it all. Whatever happened between the two of you brought up issues for this person from their childhood as well. Oh, poor little Bill. It's lonely. It's very lonely for them right now. They're feeling real lonely to me. King of Pentacles and their feelings holding on to you for dear life. You are, you know, there's honey here in this card, in this Greek mythos deck. There's honey here. So, you know, there is no sweetness without you. You know, it doesn't matter how much honey they eat, how many, you know, how much scrumptiousness they experience. Doesn't matter. You are the honey. The bee and the honey, baby. There's no sweetness in their life without you. They know it. It could be you were if it was an established connection, but Scorpio, it could have been you were an odd couple, you know, like you were like the nice one everyone liked, and this is like, you know, your person's a bit more grumpy or serious. So they're really missing your sweetness. They're missing your charm. Scorpios are so charming. We can be so charming, but they're missing that. They're missing that wow Scorpio factor. It could be someone also who's very well-to-do. So they have everything, or at least like they're comfortable. They have everything, but they don't have you, Bibbo. This is the problem. Scorpio, before we get into your douche flute, let me just say welcome to Blue Angel Love Tarot. I love you, I see you, and I appreciate you, baby. Give mommy a kiss. I missed you, baby Scorpios. Let me know, again, in the comments below if you missed me too. And also, if you are interested in a personal reading, all the information is in the description box below. Shout out to my sister, Gondor Official, the official Scorpio mommy. Her music is playing in the background. Check out her channel. She's always in the description box below. And you probably already know and love her anyway. So, Boo, you got the Five of Pentacles, you got the Nine of Swords, and the King of Cups. So, Scorpio is coming up in the Scorpio energy itself, all right? If you're new to the channel, by the way, because I am a Scorpio Sun and Rising, I got Scorpio all over my chart, so this is a Scorpio VIP channel, Boo. But you got the King of Cups here. Scorpio VIP, you know, you came at the Scorpio style. If it was a bimbo, himbo, anyone in between, they met the real Scorpio, you know. You're like up for it. Let's just say that. You're like, well, what are we doing here? What, you know, what's going on? Let's do it. Let's do this. Ready for love, ready to share love. Five of Pentacles on your person's person's side. So again, someone who has issues here, someone who has themselves abandonment issues, and may trigger abandonment issues in other people. Could have been someone who deals with abandonment very differently to you. They could be more avoidant. They could be someone who runs away from problems, runs away from relationships or love before they're abandoned. And the Nine of Swords here between you. So, you know, there's someone who caused a lot of worry, some harm as well. Like almost like I feel like emotional and psychological harm. Someone abandoned ship here. Let's see why. Someone abandoned ship, Eight of Wands. Because they didn't want to communicate. There's something they didn't want to tell you. They prefer to just like leave, you know? They prefer to just disappear. They didn't want to address an issue, the world. They have, you know, this is someone who has a whole lot of problems they didn't tell you about. If someone new, if it was someone new in your life, they just couldn't communicate a whole bunch of problems they have. Is something out there about them? Like someone, let's see, this is interesting. Yeah, there's something, they're keeping a secret. And you felt it too, Scorpio, because you see everything. And that King of Cups is like, I'm on to you. You're so intuitive, Scorpio, and you are the FBI of the Zodiac. So, you know, nobody can fool us. Somebody was keeping a secret. It's somewhere out there in the world. So, you know, for some of you, this is someone who, I don't think it's someone who has a relationship with somebody else. You know, I don't think it was like a married person looking for a side bit. Not at all. This King of Pentacles is like by themselves. They're sitting by themselves on their throne. But it's like they're trying to keep something secret. They want to talk about something. They could have trouble somewhere. Like it's out there in the world. So it could be something, some harmful information about them. Could be information you can Google and find out about them. Could be a past they have. They could have a past. Something they didn't want to tell you. And they knew that if they told you, you may change your perspective on them. It could be someone, you know what, Bibu? It could even be someone who had committed a crime in the past, or like, you know, they really have a past and they didn't want you to find out. So rather than tell you, they just like, but it's out there in the world, you know, out there on the internet, quite possibly, something out there about them. Maybe they have, you know, like a past in the sense of like they have a past relationship that's like coming up to haunt them. But they're alone though, you know, they are actually single. But there's something, Bill. And this is why this person went silent, because they didn't want you to know. They didn't know how to talk about it either. Also, Scorpio, if it was a more established connection, you have somebody here who, you have somebody here who was checked out of the relationship. But it's internal problems, you know. You know, empty bed, Scorpio. This person was leaving you without, you know, you were going without. Let's just say that, you know, the old sex life was not so great because this person was abandoned ship before like you were able to solve your problems together. And a big reason for that is because they don't know how to communicate. This person doesn't know how to communicate. They don't know how to tell you about their problems. You could be dealing with someone who is having like issues, like they were sad, they had a lot of problems, you know, all these triggers here, the Ten of Wands. They had a lot of problems, maybe even stemming from childhood, they didn't know how to talk about. Even if it was like a marriage of 20 years, some of this person never really shared with you, so you couldn't help them. And there was like, you know, a lot of, I think we're like, I'm sorry to like hark on about this, Bipis, but it is a Scorpio reading. There were problems in the bedroom, Bipil. Problems in the bedroom. You could have had a wounded warrior here, also with the Four of Swords. So it could have been a wounded warrior in the sense of like someone actually like went to war and had problems because of PTSD, low mood, stuff like that. But they didn't know how to communicate. And in the end, that was the downfall of this situation. And now this person is just thinking, where is the sweetness in my life? Because Scorpio was my sweetness. And I didn't know how to communicate. I didn't know how to tell them, how to talk to them about all the problems that I have. The Seven of Wands, they think you're going to be defensive if they reach out. Well, no jokes. Okay, Sherlock. All right, Wheel of Fortune. Their intention is to turn things around. They don't want to persist in this situation. They don't want to be alone. They don't want to feel empty. They don't want to feel like their life has no sweetness. They want to feel the sweetness again. Ace of Wands, someone's coming in for a new beginning. They are on fire. It is happening soon, Scorpio. Still this summer, I think. And then you got Temperance here in the long term. Someone's very, very intent on healing the situation. It's up to you what you want to do, Scorpio. Let's see what the advice for Scorpio is. It's going to be okay, baby. Nine of Swords. Well, I mean, the advice for Scorpio is this person needs, sorry, upside down. This person needs to work on their demons. Should you delete them from the database? It's up to you, Scorpio. You know, to what extent you felt, you know, like they abandoned you emotionally. But they did it because they have all these demons. They need to transform this energy into something more positive. So they're able to do that. This is someone who can still be a partner to you for sure. But also don't forget the worry they caused you too, you know, all the things they did to you when they could have just communicated. So it's up to you, boo-boo. You know your story best. You know how it goes. It's all about free will. Let me know in the comments below. This is your story, Scorpio. Also, if you vibe with my channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notification button, baby, for the AI overlords, because mommy took a break from posting. I'm telling you, all my stuff broke. And we're starting again. So we got a fresh new beginning. So please, Scorpio, if you can, leave me a like and a comment, because comments really help. Likes and comments help the most. And they tell the AI overlords that, you know, your mommy's been a good girl. And also, Scorpio, what else can I tell you? I love you, Bip Bill, okay? Scorpios are the best. We're just the best, okay? I mean, you know, we're not, everyone else is an amateur. Just don't tell the others, but it's true. All right, Scorpio, I'll see you next time. Stay sparkly, stay gorgeous, stay moisturized, and may the angels protect you.